Hi, everyone. All right, so today we're talking about nutrition. So, guys, I know it's a topic that we often try to push to the side and we try to outrun our forks. I was one of those people. I thought if I just, honestly, that's how I got into working out consistently. I figured if I would stay active, if I went to the gym enough, I wouldn't put on weight. And that was my focus. My focus before I got married was honestly staying skinny, not healthy. And we really want to shift that mindset that we are, yes, the scale is important. It's part of the whole picture, but it's not the end all be all. We really want to work for health. We want to work for energy. We want to work for alertness. We want to, how our body feels is really, really important. So, some of us got started because of doctor's orders. Some of us got it because we just want to feel better and feel more confident. And our health, what we eat, what we put into our body is really important. One thing I noticed when I started to make diet changes is my skin, my complexion, also like inflammation in my body. And mine was triggered, my change in diet was triggered from breastfeeding. I was nursing our second daughter at the time, and she had horrible reflux. And it's sometimes hard to know if my changes were what helped her or just she outgrew things or outgrew the reflux, who knows. But I did find that I felt better too. So it motivated me to keep going. And over the past few years of coaching, I've learned a lot about myself and the foods and how they impact me. And that's what I want to share with you guys. So what resources are available to you? So depending on what you invested in, you have access to different things. But there are some things that we all have access to. So I'm going to go through it all. I'm not going to go into detail of all the programs, but I will kind of show you them a little bit. So I'm going to refer back to notes because I want to make sure that I don't forget to tell you guys anything. Okay, so there's kind of three things. All the workout programs come with a nutrition guide. So I'm going to show you how to access them. I'm going to start screen sharing so I can show you where all these amazing resources are because I think we forget about them. And it's part of the insane value you get with your challenge packs. So, all right. Okay, so this is Beachbody On Demand. There are lots of things here that you have. So, sorry. All right, so first things first, I'm going to hop over to the workouts. This is something that everyone has if you have Beachbody On Demand, regardless of what you purchased. So you click on, for example, I'm going to go through one that's kind of clear and consistent. All right, PIO. So I'm clicking on PIO. You click on their nutrition guide, and you're going to want to look at the getting started, the quick start. It's going to show you the workouts and whatever. Sorry, let me go back. And play around with this. There's lots, like I said, there's a lot that comes with everything. All right, so the nutrition, it's going to show you the eating plan. Each workout, you're going to burn different calories. So you want to calculate your calories in your meal plan bracket based on your workout. So you'd scroll down and they all have kind of formula like this to figure out what bracket you're in. And then you'll go through the next part and it'll tell you how many servings of each food group to take in. Because what I have found is it's not that I need to cut out food groups, but I need to have a balance. And it's the proportion, it's the amount of each thing that have in specific foods. And they also come with, sorry, I'm going to go back to that. When you scroll down, they'll have food list. And what is recommended by the Beachbody nutritionist is eat from the top third of those food lists to maximize your results. So the foods that are at the top have the most nutritional value. The ones at the bottom are okay, but perhaps not going to give you as much bang for your buck, so to speak. So if you've hit a plateau, that is something that you want to look into and consider is what foods are you actually consuming? And are you actually measuring? All All right, so that's all I'm going to go into for that. Click on nutrition, and then you're going to click, you'll see that you may not, if you didn't invest in all these programs, you may see like a lock scene or a lock icon. If you want to know more about any one of them, come talk to me. Message me and we'll talk about it. There's Ultimate Portion Fix and there's To Be Mindset. Ultimate Reset is a completely different program we're not going to talk about really, except for that if you feel like you're really stuck and you just need a restart. It is very specific. It has you go from cutting out foods to actually a vegan lifestyle at the end to kind of see perhaps foods that are bothering your system, and is supposed to help you kind of start at a 0 level. All right, Ultimate Portion Fix is basically the new and improved 21-day fix. Autumn went through and realized that people didn't know why they were doing things, so then they weren't being successful in maintaining and creating a lifestyle. There is a misconception that portion control is a restrictive diet. It's not. It is about figuring out how much your body needs of what nutrients. They have factored it in. They have calculated all the macros, and you just get to eat the food. Now, that's kind of simplifying it. But what they did is they broke it down into videos, and they talk about the why behind things. They really go into depth about what path. There's a couple different paths you can take to get the results that you're looking for. What do the containers really mean? Gives you extra tips on meal prep, family fix, which has been amazing. Even though we try to eat healthy as a family, and I thought we kind of had a good handle on that, I've learned some really great, valuable things and tips and tricks to use in my girls that we are implementing right now. It talks about fix for every situation, so eating out, special occasions, the Fix 8 recipes, and then it has the new real-time 21-day fix workouts. So they went and refilmed 21-day fix live day 1 to day 21, which is really awesome. And then it's not currently here because it launches tomorrow. So by the time you watch this video, it will have already launched. It's 21-day fix extreme. Love this program. It was something that I did after To Be Mindset. But I'm going to show you some of the resources. If you decide or did invest in this, you get a physical copy of a nutrition workbook, a daily log. So I think that that's important, is tracking our food. Sometimes we think we're eating healthy, but we don't realize that we're picking off our kiddos' plates, or maybe we're not actually portioning our food. So just being more conscious of that. Awesome value. You can purchase it as a challenge pack, or you can purchase it as a standalone. Let me know if you want more questions or want more information. To Me Mindset, good way to describe it is the emotional way to approach food. Ilana Molstein is a registered dietitian. Love her. Follow her on Instagram. She gives really good tips, even if you don't follow her program, just to flip our mindset around food, kind of shifting towards getting away from the guilt surrounding food and empowering us to make decisions. This one doesn't require as much planning. I did it postpartum, and in the moment, it was a really successful for me. And then I shifted over the containers because I needed, for my goals, more specifics of what to eat. To Be Mindset gives general guidelines, gives more control into you. It kind of depends where your goals are at. Everyone finds different success. So similar in the sense that they're videos. She breaks down the program, what it actually is. You know, you'll hear about 2 bunnies. What is 2 bunnies? She talks about the food groups, how to plate your food. Similar to be at the container system, tells you what to eat, but differently. So they have different approaches. Like I said, very successful for both. Everyone's different. If you want more information, I'll go through that. But she talks about plateaus, setting up your kitchen for success, how to approach the grocery store. Some of that is also discussed on the Ultimate Portion Fix. She talks about eating out as well, traveling, vacation, And then there's recipes that are specific to following 2B mindset. Yet again, awesome bang for buck. If you've ever met with a registered dietitian, you know, or had a private consult, you would pay significantly more than the value you would be getting from these videos. So she has food lists, just like we get food lists with Ultimate Portion Fix. She has a tracker that you get. You would have a PDF version, and you'd also have a physical if you invest in this. Your go-to guide. Like I said, there's some Q&As. Awesome resource. And then when you go back to Beachbody On Demand, you can be certified in either one of them. I'm certified in both. And then there's channels, Shakeology. I'm going to talk about that on a separate day, so I'm not going to go into great detail, but you can click on it. And there's some really good information on Shakeology, like getting started, why Shakeology is so important, why did they create it, resources, so other information on there. But let's go back. What I wanted to talk to you guys about is Fixate. So Fixate cookbooks, you can purchase them. I have both. Love them. They are one of the few cookbooks that I go to and use on a regular basis. If you are following Ultimate Portion Fix or the nutrition guides that go with any of the workout programs, be leery of the ones you find on Pinterest. There are a lot that will say that they are, you know, follow the containers, but they might be created by just the average Joe. In a minute, honey. Okay. I lost my train of thought. But they may not actually, you know, they're not created by Autumn or their team. So they may not actually be aligned with the program. So just be careful following them on a regular basis. Autumn highly recommends, if you're following Ultimate Portion Fix, that you follow the recipes that they share on Beachbody On Demand. So there's videos. You can actually watch the videos like a cooking show. And then for some reason it's not clicking. No, girls. No, ma'am. It's still quiet time. All right, and then the Beachbody Blog. So the Beachbody Blog is where you will find so many resources. There's fitness tips. We're going to go to their house in a minute. Okay? I'm solo parenting, guys. Today my husband's working. So there are recipes for Shakeology on here. There's tips. There's lots of nutrition articles. There's fitness articles. You can see other people's before and after, which I think it's always nice to hear people's stories and journeys. And you can search. So if you're looking for something like 2B Mindset Lunch, you can click on there and it's going to direct you towards, I think my mouse has died. Oh, there it goes. Recipes that align with 2B Mindset. Same thing. You could look up meal plans too. So if you're, let's see, 2,000 calories. Let's see if this brings it up. Okay, well, here's 5 simple no-cook snacks that you can make for a week. So if you're getting stuck on snacks, but you can type in there like easy lunch ideas. You could do meal plans, and it's going to bring up different ones. So there's meal prep for lift 4 on plan A. There's post-workout meals for 80-day obsession. So I'm here to help you guys, but I am going to empower you to use Beachbody On Demand as an insane resource that it is. And I have pulled some of these and put them into our Facebook group. So if you hop over into our Facebook group and learning, and some of this may change, you know, depending on when you watch this video, but there's meal planning, and I think it's in meal planning actually. Recipes for dinner, snack, breakfast. Like I said, these may change slightly over time, but meal plans for every calorie bracket. So I have pulled that for you. So please, like I said, seek out these before you ask questions. And then when you have questions after you've gone through these resources, I'm here to help you guys. But I hope that helps you get started, gives you a good like overview of the resources available to you at right this time, and know that it is challenging at first, but it's worth it in the long run. So there is a learning curve with anything that you start in the beginning. It's going to take time. Give yourself grace. There are going to be weeks that you're on your A game, and there's other weeks that maybe things aren't perfect, and that's okay. We're not looking for perfections. We're looking for long-term progress. And always remember to reflect on your starting point, not yesterday, with your nutrition. So look back at all the growth that you have over a long term. And just today, even if it's day one for you, you've made progress because you're making a decision to move forward. So, all right, guys, I hope you have a great day.